Not much room beyond the dead ball line, and that's where all the flag bearers are leaving the arena. Underway, game 3, Super Saturday Fox League, round number 3. And it will be Utoi Kamanu. Oh boy, they went inside on in hard. McInnes and Wilton, and that has stung Stefano, the very first tackle of the night.
He's grabbing at a shoulder in back play. Ikamanu. It was heavy contact by Talakai coming in from the side. Is now Nico Hines starts to get dirty.
On Clemmer, no less.
See the replay. Teague Wilton and just in from the side.
I was just worried. I thought live, left shoulder driven hard. And there it was, good searching kick. Kennedy with it. And Bubba played for the Balmain Tigers, but Will has carved out a terrific NRL career now in his own right. Corey's right, back 3 for Cronulla, outstanding last week. Mulatalo, as good as he's ever been.
There was good intent there from Clemmer, trying to come up with a big shot is now Talakai.
Sharks 15 metres inside their own half. Their first use of the ball tonight. Rudolph on the run. And Bateman there with young Galvin. Besides everything else he did in the game last week, there were 21 tackles as well. And there's a second tackle for the night from the 18-year-old. Last play, Cronulla. Hines, dummy to run. Now kick on the full to the corner of Tupou. And the Tigers have possession.
It was a great set from the Cronulla Sharks as Olam takes his first run. Colours, it draws a penalty for his team. The crowd love it here, Vossi.
Yeah, that's what we always say, Sunday afternoon, Leichhardt Oval, but it's every bit as buoyant, the crowd to start the game. Whether they remain that way, well, it's in the hands of the West side here. They can't be falling 14-0 down like they did last week against Canberra. The crowd part of the performance. Bring them in early, get points. Olam on the free kick. Across with Galvin. Centre field for Clemmer. Engages. Oh, risky ball. Coruscant tried to push it back. Buller couldn't get to it. Benji plays his best poker face, but he'd be disappointed with that.
He didn't need to do that, Clemmer. Just get into the game, get his team on the front foot. It's their second time they had the ball, and he's come up with an offload that's hit the ground now. Great opportunity here for the Sharks.
Kafusi to play at 35 minutes out. Brayley Hines right up to the line. Head on for Williams. No Britton Nikora this week under suspension. So Williams starts on that right edge. McInnes chopped out of the play. Utoi Kamanu was recovered. He's 100% last tackle. Trindle. Hines to run. Driven sideways by Caesar. Knock on. Great intent from the Tigers' defence. They force a mistake, in fact. Good finish to the set.
Yeah, really good signs. Really good signs on that right-hand side. Just being patient. Fa'atape has got his hands full with Talakai. Caesar coming across, just doing it nicely. There's great patience out on the right edge.
Let's go down to the sideline for the first time tonight. Soaking up what is a typical Leichhardt Oval atmosphere. James Hooper, good evening.
Evening, Vossi and Corey. Evening, everybody. Well, it might have been a tough couple of seasons for the West Tigers, but their fans are out in force. Leichhardt Oval, the 8th wonder of the world. This is close to a sellout, no question about it, as we see David Clemmer make a charge. Conditions are perfect, Vossi. The atmosphere, sensational.
So Tigers with Bateman towards halfway. Yet to have any quality field position as yet. Last tackle reached here. Coruscant away for Caesar. And big left footer. Mulatalo's way. Ronaldo with it. Taken down on play 1 inside their 30. So Caesar and Galvin to start the game. 14 years difference between the two. Caesar at 32, Galvin at 18. Once upon a time, Aiden Caesar was a 15 and 16-year-old. He was sought by so many clubs. Hines with it, drifted across. Straight runner is Katoa. Not so straight.
This is where the Sharks were so dangerous last week. We just saw Ramian take a run, Talakai. Now Katoa.
Rudolph. I'm not sure the Papali'i tackle there. 5 tackles up Cronulla. Quick play the ball, sets it up for Hines. Right up to the line, left foot down. Buller is onto it. And the West Tigers back with the ball. And Buller, ooh, if he gets past there.
Well, he had an opportunity, Galvin, and 2 more outside him. It was a 3-on-1.
Charlie Staines comes in for a run. This time last year, we hadn't seen Buller in first grade. This was a corresponding round last year where John Bateman played his first match for the club. As Clemmer takes another run, so he's given some response after last week. He had only 2 hit-ups in his first stint on the field. Better from Clemmer tonight. Galvin with a run over halfway. He had 11 runs on debut last week. Back for Caesar. Left foot kick. Spiral. Turns out towards Militalo. Tigers chase it. Oh, maybe a little tardy. And Militalo almost went round and through. Now for Talakai. Clemmer able to slow down the play the ball. Talakai got a little crunch there. Winced. He's back up. Trainer headed out his way. Sharks just inside Tigers half. And Cameron McInnes, 17 hit-ups last week against the Dogs and 25 tackles. Brayley on for Trindle. Trindle finds the grass. Buller will have nowhere to go, or will he? He'll try and find real estate. Centrefield beats one, went right over the top of Hines. Promising start from Jareen Buller tonight.
It has been. Had some great moments to start this game as now they come out to this left-hand edge. Tupou just breaking a couple of tackles. There's Olam with a traditional charge.
They like that. Yes. 30 years of age, running like it's his first hit-up as a teenager in first grade. He passed, wasn't held. Play on, Galvin. Then back for Coruscant. They had a 3-on-2 there. They've even been 3-on-1, but couldn't get the pass away. Now for Galvin. Right up over the advantage line. Caesar, good play.
Well, there's a notable change to the start of this game. Benji Marshall touched on in his pre-game. He wanted to start fast. He's got to be happy with what he's seen here from his troops.
Last tackle, Galvin gets himself in position. A kick for Militalo, he's got it. Good start to the game for Ronaldo, carrying on from last week. New Zealand International again. Talakai cops the treatment. It's still a wonderful ground to come to, Leichhardt Oval. Katoa got through one, that was Olam. Back as far as the 30. Almost pinged in there. Galvin, they're forced the error anyway. I was watching Galvin, I thought perhaps, if the referee had blown his whistle and said he's hanging on too long, then I don't think there would have been a blow-up.
He looks right up for this contest, Nicho Hines. He's been in absolutely everything to start this game. Had an opportunity to saw down the short side, a retreating defence there. Ramian just put the ball down, and their first opportunity in this game for the Tigers to set up camp down this end and come up with some points.
I've got to say, Ethan Strange, Lachlan Galvin, 2 of the most exciting things I've seen this year in Rugby League. Strange has been fantastic for the Raiders. Galvin looks a first grader from the soles of his boots to the top of his head. Caesar, centre ground they come. They finally have good field position. They're 21 metres away. 9 minutes into the contest. Coruscant to Caesar. Caesar then on for Buller. Over to offload for Tuppy. Swamped in the tackle of Talakai. Squashed him. Just a metre in from touch. Caesar, Clemmer, and Coruscant. Then along. Galvin with it. Galvin kicks. Chaser is Tupou. Kennedy is there, and it rolls all the way to the corner. And they will get a 7-tackle set from the 20-metre line.
Yeah, I like the play. I like the play from Galvin. Execution just not quite there, but the play was right. 2 pass into a kick. The winger had to come up into the line. There was some space in the backfield there as we see the replay. Just a little bit long.
Get it to the cut.
In his second game in the NRL. You're spot on, Vossi. He looks calm. He looks composed.
And like with Ethan Strange, he looks tough. Like he looks like he can handle this. The physical and the theatre of it all as McInnes gets up over halfway. 10 minutes, a ripping start to the game. Brayley, that's a good run, 15 metres. And in quick time, Cronulla find themselves on a 7-tackle set deep in Tigers territory. Rudolph took that run. Oh, has he been hurt? He has. Toby Rudolph. Referee Butler wants to play the ball. Rudolph probably hoping that the bunker gets a little look at it. Stefano Utoi-Kamanu was not giving much away.
It's going to be a play the ball, Toby.
The referee, here he's just playing the ball.
There was contact.
There was some contact, you're right.
Rudolph gets a thumbs up. So Sharks with Hines. Skip, crossfield, Kafusi. They are slap bang centre field, 22 metres away. 2 tackles up the sleeve. Trindle to Hines. Quick hands. Talakai's got another Talakai ran hard at Papali'i and Fa'atape. They were all there, but Papali'i has cocked it. Toby Rudolph off for an HIA, which well, the independent doctor's obviously on a different page to the bunker.
Yeah, this is great play here. He's such a strong ball runner. Papali'i comes across. The desperation to get over there for his team. Right at the base of the Wayne Pearce Hill. They love it.
Sharks fans will be frustrated by that. Rudolph off now for 15 minutes. Tom Hazelton runs out there. Gee, he's been good the first 2 rounds. Tom, he's had a good off-season, quite obviously. Sharks last tackle. Hines, lots of chases there. Ramey will be first man. It goes over his head. Bounces up. Kids onto it for the Tigers. Whoa, yeah. Bateman gives out some service to Jack Williams there. Threw him down.
The crowd trying to get their home side a penalty. There's another strong run coming out of his own end. This is the time in the game they really need to roll the sleeves up.
Play 4, and they're not back to the 20 yet. Stones came in from the right wing for that carry. This is a tough set for them. Volley on that run. Last tackle, Tigers. So now the kick from Galvin, Chase, Kennedy, and then for Katoa. Pretty good for the Tigers. That was a tough set. 5 tackles inside your 30, but have Cronulla playing it on their 30 on play 1.
Well, after 14 minutes last week, it was 14-0 to the Canberra Raiders. They started completely different. There's some enthusiasm, some energy, some intent in everything they're doing, the Tigers.
Cronulla not doing much wrong either. As Trindle looks slick, doesn't it? Looks really slick. Rabian, Katoa! Olam! It's a Tigers favourite already. There's a penalty. Well, they're saying for head slam, are they? At the finish, tipped him on his head.
Well, dangerous position is the call from the referee. They call him the jukebox. We see here Katoa just dropping under. Wonderful read from Olam, who's made a difference already in this game. He's had a couple of really strong charges defensively, coming up with plays like that.
It's a penalty conceded, but no lack of admiration from the Tigers fans for Olam's input. Another 20 metres away. Brayley and Trindle, and then McInnes.
He's been busy to start this game, McInnes.
12 away, threats left and right for Cronulla. Hines is with it, flat pass. Williams, good player. 5 away from the line. Brayley in front of the posts. Kafusi doesn't get too many. He's only got 3 in his career, in fact. Right under the black dot here. Brayley left the call from Corey. Pass went way left, then back. Militalo does a little commando roll.
6 again. They had him absolutely shot out on the left-hand side. If the pass hits the mark, they score. As Talakai now busting tackle.
Oh, boy. That is steamrolling stuff from Talakai again. Brayley, Hazelton from Goulburn to the NRL with Cronulla. He's rolled over to score. Tom Hazelton into the match early for Toby Rudolph. You talk about your cold heroes. This bloke is gaining more fans in his club by the week.
Well, Hazelton's a beneficiary of the run here from Talakai. This is intent, He's gone straight at Caesar, gone past Caesar, gone through Utui Kamanu, who was able to hold on to his legs, and off the back of that, quick play the ball, Brayley out. Some nice, hard, strong, direct runners, and Hazelton. Api Coruscant unable to hold on. Talakai, the start to this game, he's had 6 runs, 64 metres, a couple of tackle busts.
No hand on him, so he's allowed to promote the ball. If you know the Goulburn area well, he played his football just down the road from the Big Merino, Corey.
Okay.
Okay, so if you played in Ballina, you played near the Big Prawn, but if you play Goulburn, you play down the road from the Big Merino.
Okay. The big banana at Coffs.
So Tom Hazelton only averaged 24 minutes a game last year, was already up over 30 this year. So, as I said, beneficiary of a good off-season, more input to be had, more experience. He was great against the Warriors, good again last week. So Cronulla for 6-0. 15 minutes gone on a Saturday night on Fox League. Sharks 6, Tigers 0.
He is a real fan favourite for the black, white and blue, Tom Hazelton. Brought to the Cronulla Sharks by club legend Gavin Miller. As Vossi touched on, he is a Goulburn City junior. He's been big for the Sharks so far this season off the interchange bench. Gets an early opportunity today with Toby Rudolph off with an HIA, and he's made it count with a try under the post. That's hushed the crowd, Vossi.
Just a tad, just a tad. Of course, this is the NRL's multicultural round, Stronger Together, a celebration of the game and all those who contribute from whatever your background and heritage of having you part of this great sport. Stronger Together. Multicultural round celebrated here on Fox League. Talakai has been a powerhouse so far tonight. Is that his 7th hit-up?
That's his 7th run. Yeah, you're spot on.
15 minutes, 7 hit-ups from a centre. He's going strong. A couple of tackle busts so far. Now Hazelton, another carry. Bateman in that tackle with Galvin. Play the ball, Brayley. Hines is going to run. Hines to Katoa. Double juggle from the winger. Spin, run backwards. Now go forwards for 20. Quite a show, then do a backward somersault to finish. He had it all there, Katoa. Last tackle, it's been a big set. As Hines, almost obstruction. Now Kafusi, Kennedy on, Trindle with it, kick through for the corner. Touch in goal. Did it touch the ground before Buller played at it?
Well, that's an outstanding set from the Cronulla Sharks. They just fall into sync so well. After points, some nice hard running to start, and then we come out the right-hand side. Api Coruscant just coming out of the defensive line, gives a nice open passage there for Nicho Hines to play what he wants to see. And then we come down to the left. Desperation from Buller, just getting across. It's a nice kick from Trindle as now. Short kick.
Coruscant's got the distance. The height is there. Katoa, superb. Timed his jump at his highest point when he caught that one. Big set for the Tigers to defend here. Ramian 12 metres away from the line. They've had the better field position in the game. Last 10 minutes they've had 78% of the ball, Cronulla. That's starting to take its toll. 5 away, Brayley to Hines. Ball was knocked down. What a catch. Buller. I don't even know what happened, but it was kicked off the deck. And Buller took a sharp one.
Well, they're seeing plenty of space out on the left-hand side. The Sharks, a couple of executional errors. See here from Hines, just hits the leg of Staines. Is now on the left-hand side.
Tigers away. Olam's got support. Tupou's there. Olam takes on Kennedy. Now fights Tupou. Everyone was on their feet in the Latcham Robinson stand. Tigers are 20 away. They thought they deserved penalty there. Ball across, Caesar, Coruscant, Buller with it, then out the back, Fatape too flat for Tigers. Way too flat. Well, that was Benji passing on what Tim Sheens taught him back in 05. Whenever we make a break, quick shift the other way.
Well, here's the play that we see here. Galvin just playing what he sees in front of him. Throws the big dummy, gets the defence interested to that man, the man of the moment for the Tigers at the moment, Olam. He can't do no wrong. They go out to the right-hand side. They just get it mixed up. Pull the double pumps. Pass behind Papali'i. Comes up with the error. Some great signs. Lockie Galvin, last week against the Raiders, he did very similar. Just played some football, saw some space, and he just took the opportunity.
Ball, but Fa'atape on his outside. In Stones, they're both side by side. It was really flat, the Tigers. Disappointing not to make more of that. Cronulla now back in business with Williams. So overall possession, Cronulla 61% of the ball in the first 19 minutes, and they've completed 10 of 12 sets. Tigers, that was their first tackle inside the 20. Cronulla now make another mistake, and that's an unforced one, really.
McInnes just coming up with the error in the middle of the field. It's been terrific to start this game. Mixed his game up beautifully. Just had a little look.
Craig Fitzgibbon, his 54th game as coach, head-to-head as players. Fitzgibbon v Marshall. 6 times they clashed. Marshall won 5 of the 6. We'll be hoping for that trend to continue into the coaching ranks. Coruscant from the scrap. Picking it off for Justin Olam.
A nice offload.
Oh, an offload.
Court held.
Okay, it all
Court
held.
held.
They get away with it.
You play there and one.
40 metres away from the Sharks line. Clemmer getting more minutes this week. His 5th carry of the night. He only did 6 for the whole game last week. Caesar on, Utoi Kamanu. Quarter of the game gone. Tigers chasing their first point. Bolle, Caesar, then Galvin. Galvin right to the line. Olam gets another touch. Why not? And don't muck about. Just give him some early ball. Tupou now. Galvin wasn't the best of passes. A little Bolle again. 15 away. Tackle 4. Tigers with Coruscant. Caesar patrolling the right. The kick not high, but high enough to get a challenge on it. And Papali'i off the back of that offload. The crowd is into the game. The Tigers have got their first.
Well, from first glance, it looked like he'd miscued the kick. Just a little dink over the top. Set play here from the Tigers. Papali'i comes up with the try. Caesar's kicking game to start this opening stanza. There was Fa'atape. Did a great job. Set play there. Up above the smaller man in Trindle. That's a great hit back.
So Solomon Fa'atape plays a role in this. Got the leap. And the fingertip control. Have a look at the faces of the fans in the background.
Well, they're rocking and rolling here. Yes. It's a great lead-up play. I mean, I go back to Lockie Galvin, just his ability to play some football, what's in front of him, and that's the directive from Coach Benji Marshall. He just wants him to play football, play with some, with some freewheeling, and he did that. They got down the other end.
I'll let you know, Coruscant was kicked his last 8 straight, and I'll just leave it at that.
No.
Yeah, I know, sorry, just something to mention it.
This will hit the post.
There he is, 15 in from touch. Coruscant. No curse. He's got it. What a good game this is. Super Saturday, Fox League. From the 8th wonder, 6-all Tigers and Sharks.
They are up and about on the Wayne Pearce Hill, in the Latcham Robinson stand and in the Keith Barnes stand after Isaiah Papali'i gets the West Tigers on the board. A deft little kick from Aiden Caesar, and Solomona Fa'atape makes up for an error that he made earlier. Nice involvement, the bat on, and the Tigers score. Now, Toby Rudolph has been cleared and will return to this match. He's past that HIA. And don't forget Easter Sunday, the biggest fight of Tim Zoo's life for 2 world titles. He's up against the 6'6" Southpaw giant, Sebastian Fundora. with victory. Tim Zoo wins over America, and it's the big time.
That last ball that was kicked into the crowd or into the trees never came back. So I tell you what, there must be people watching from overseas. That was a great shot. We don't have segregation in our crowds. We should hold this dear to our heart. You can come to a game on a Saturday night, full crowd, Sharks fans, the visiting fans sitting alongside the home fans, all having a good time. Great sport. And the Tigers with it 15 metres out from their own line. Clemmer on the run. 6-all scoreline. Coruscant. Kamanu. So the two front rowers featuring with the messages landed for them on the back of last week. So well done for the reaction. 5 short of halfway. Coruscant back away for Caesar. Gets that left foot working. And Kennedy underneath it. Kennedy to bring it back. Good battle of the two fullbacks tonight. Coruscant made a one-on-one tackle. Skipper for the Tigers. Now Ronaldo. And they get good coverage on him there. Tape and Papali'i.
Yeah, some of their leaders tonight for the Tigers have really stood up in the opening exchange. Coruscant defensively. We see Bateman now out of the line. Papali'i. Holland.
On Finucane and Hazelton, and then driving in low, Coruscant with yet another tackle. He's had 17 tonight, top of the count for both teams. Happy Coruscant, the kicker's out of the full.
Yeah.
From Hines, the pressure
And Johnny
from Bateman.
Have a look at him. Absolutely loves it. That's an effort area of the game. When done right, puts kickers under enormous amounts of pressure. It was like he'd scored a try.
Well, no, I think it's like he hit 180 in darts. He was giving it everything. Johnny Bateman.
Have a look at him.
Hello to all our viewers across the UK. Challenge Cup weekend over there. Good luck to everyone heading to Batley tonight. Batley v the Castleford Tigers up at Mount Pleasant, the ground that has a massive hill. We've never seen anything like it. The Tigers with the ball 32 metres away from the Sharks line. Caesar on for Bolle. Tigers 21 away. Building in confidence. Alex Twal is going out there right now for Utoi Kamanu. Then Bateman on an inside run. That's the fourth. They have Galvin short side. Caesar open. They will come open. Aiden Caesar straightens up. Ooh, over the top came for Nukin. Heavy stuff. Last tackle Tigers. So kicking, rests with Galvin. Right to the line. Bateman, well, he was probably anticipating kick. And ended up putting it down. And away they go. Katoa is on the toe and over halfway. Tracked down by Buller. Katoa was hoping for a teammate, but no one within QE. Now Ramian for Trindle. Overlap. Trindle holds it up, pulls the trigger. Talakai is with the ball. The Tigers have got their men back on side. Only just. 15 to go first half. It's been great entertainment so far.
Well, they've recovered well here, the Tigers. They need to hang on. A couple of more tackles here.
Now Hines goes inside. How quickly he can turn. The Tigers could have had a little dink again to the in goal. Couldn't get it there. Trindle now they're defending their goal line. Forward the call. Referee onto it.
And again, Coruscant just firing his troops up defensively. They're enjoying this battle. Some of their stars, some of their leaders in their action tonight. Here's the initial bust here we see from Katoa. And Jareen Buller, clean set of heels to reel him in. And off the back of that, a little forward pass here from Trindle. Ooh, not so sure on that angle. But they're really enjoying the defensive battle here. We saw John Bateman when he put pressure on Hines. We saw Harpy Coruscant, the excitement that he just had there.
Corey Cronulla completing at only 67%. That's certainly something to be addressed. 10 of 15. Ooh, okay, looking for him. He'll get their number. Don't worry about that. McInnes and Finucane there. Coruscant, good metres. Coruscant up over 30. Good stuff, Tigers. Out of trouble now. And platform to work off. This man was good last week, Fainu. Got a try as well against the Raiders. Young Tyro. Coruscant onto Alex Twain. Hasn't tried Campbelltown. Needs the Leichhardt for the box set. Is at 8 metres inside the Cronulla half. Caesar, left foot bomb. Leading the chase is Tupou. Kennedy with it, no one's going to challenge. They're really careful of a shepherd there. Katoa was giving protection. Sharks back with the ball.
The Tigers now just starting to win the field position battle. The Sharks still trying to get back on side.
Cross. Talo found himself 3 in from the wing. Talakai yet another touch tonight. He'll end up with over 100 running metres first half, and that's without necessarily a really big break. Ball comes out the back from that one, and then is kicked long off the side of the boot again. It's caught by Sullivan on the Tigers bench.
I haven't seen Nico Hines come up with 2 plays like that. Play 3, there was a late offload from Rudolph. He had plenty of time. He was going for the 40-20.
I thought James Hooper was a chance here, Corey.
Well,
Hooper was a chance of catching that. Was a little slow to react. Wow, 2 kicks out on the full. Cronulla's aim, play to the silence. Hasn't been able to happen. Crowd is jumping at Leichhardt Oval. Hope it's coming through your television screens. Atmosphere here tonight. 6-all scoreline. 11 and a half to go. Caesar, Galvin, then Buller. Trying to fend on Hines, caught by Williams. He's ahead of a double tomorrow that includes Parramatta v Manly. A combat. How good is that going to be on Foxloo? Bateman on the spin here. 15 away from the line. Coruscant. Tigers fans wanted to set restart. Fainu. Sharks turn to defend their line. Finucane a good tackle low. Brayley over the top. Set restart this time. Coruscant lost it over the line. He'd done all the hard work. He'd done all the burrowing.
Back to tackle 1.
He's not well.
No try, just confirm. The Sharks just making a tackle and it's the least carry for Maffey.
Well, he's been terrific. Absolutely terrific in the first half an hour of this game. He comes out of dummy half. It was a quick play of the ball from Fainu.
The Sharks defender is just making a tackle. Appy Coruscant loses possession of the ball in the in goal.
Yes,
we have a decision.
In goal, and they'll go back to the 20. Jared Sutton in the bunker tonight.
Well, I must say, I mean, the Tigers, they're a contrast to what we saw last week. Hayden Caesar in the 7, his kicking game, his guidance, just keeping a close eye on him in that set there. He had players going in all different directions, asking questions of the defensive line. They look a stable football side when he's at the helm.
It ends up a great save. Let's not underplay the save of Kennedy there. That is a try-saving play by the Cronulla fullback, because he was a certainty to score.
Tackle 1. Get a new ball, mate. You got blood all over that.
Rambo. Finucane.
Good.
There won't be as many aghast that he's got a zipper on his head like there was for the outpouring for Reece Walsh, will there?
Yeah, here we see here. There's a head clashing, I believe. Oh, yeah. 12.
Like a scout's badge for Dale Finucane, another cut in the head.
He is.
Just another one. Now McInnes. Good run.
There's many a war wounds on that head.
And now Hines with it. Cameron McInnes is
he's
been so direct. 7 runs, 64 metres, 3 tackle busts. Here he is again. He's just played this channel straight through the middle. Last tackle, Cronulla. That direct running has got him up in the danger zone again. Trindle's going to bomb out of the corner of Staines. Charlie Staines, the ball knocked forward. Play on Cronulla. Talakai, still the last. So referee Butler doesn't believe the Tigers touched it. Brayley is with it. He's caught by Caesar. And Cronulla scratching their head saying, how on earth did we not get a set of 6?
Yeah, I think they might challenge here. You're spot on. It did look from first glance.
Jez, we have a captain's challenge. The on-field ruling His last tackle to the Sharks, they believe there's a touch from the Tiger.
It certainly looked that way. They come down the left-hand side through Trindle. Hines has put his last two out on the full. Mulatalo goes
Looking
up
to determine if there is a Tigers knock on in the contest.
Mulatalo's challenge was certainly legal. He's kept his eyes on the ball all the way. There's nothing cynical about that.
The ball touches the Sharks player's arms in the contest and is knocked on into the Tigers. The challenge is unsuccessful.
But hang on. But was the challenge about Tigers knocking it on? Well, it came off the leg of Staines.
Prior to the last tackle.
He did touch Staines'
Unsuccessful.
hand,
It's going to be a handover. Knock on from the
after it
Sharks.
had touched Mulatalo.
Okay. All right. Well, Tigers get the ball at 6-all with 9.5 to go in the first half. So the effort of Caesar, and it is early. I mean, it's 30 minutes in, but I don't know where Sullivan gets on, really. You know, like Caesar's going so well. Coruscant's tearing the joint up, and Galvin, fantastic. He may not get a minute at this rate. Olam on the run. No tackle by Finucane. There's some physical stuff. Setterfield on Staines. Coruscant, and now Alex Twal up to halfway. Late offload, Coruscant, bit of hot potato. And across Safar, Papali'i with Fatape there, or rather Staines on the end. Fatape was on his outside. Now Caesar. This kick on angle to the corner of Kennedy. Big line of Tigers defenders there. Kennedy's going nowhere. Loving the contest. Tigers and Sharks. Saturday night here on Fox League.
Well, they're hunting here. Have a look at this. The Tigers going after them defensively and enjoying that battle, led by some of their leaders.
By the way, we're going to talk about tomorrow too, exclusive to Fox League tomorrow in Newcastle, Melbourne. Yeah, it has claims of being match of the round if Newcastle can get their A game together in front of a huge crowd against the unbeaten Storm.
That's a nice run. Hazelton just straightening things up.
Nice tackle, Cronulla. Trindle to kick. Hines would have reason to be a little battered and bruised. His confidence. Trindle bobbed up on the right-hand side there. Buller with the ball for the Tigers. Good result, Cronulla, though. Tigers with it 11 from their own line. Not sure whether you got to play here during your career. Did you, Corey?
I didn't.
No, you didn't get the cauldron feel of Leichhardt Oval.
It's a strong run from Tupou. Straight over the top of Hines. The crowd absolutely love it.
Everyone's close to the venue. Oh, a good shot there. That was on Safar. Finucane has made every tackle count tonight. Now Twal looking to do a bit of ball playing over halfway. Offloaded on his previous. Support player ended up on the deck. We've seen that a few times today here on Fox League. This time it's
the ball break.
Papali'i who ended up on the ground. Penalty. This is going to put the Tigers in great attacking position.
Twal just drifting across field, and Trindle just making contact with Papali'i. Has to be happy with what he's seen here. Benji Marshall.
John Morris at his side. Robbie Farah behind him. Brains trust of the Tigers. Simon Dwyer also up in the front row. In the box for the Tigers. Safarth on that run. 17 metres away, late offload again. The Tigers, Coruscant this time. Now the offloading game of the Tigers coming to the fore. 6-1 the count. Caesar, number 12. Just confirm those numbers. One try, 125 games. We've got that right. Coruscant across. Caesar goes short. That's a Trindle. Put his body on the line, had to, in front of Papali'i. Coruscant. Oh, deception from Epi and the kid, or rather it's Safar. Safar burrows in. Epi Coruscant. Well, The Tigers pull rabbits out of hats. Find some sort of magic trick that he's done there because he fooled every one of the Cronulla defenders.
Well, we saw Nathan Cleary against the Broncos just mesmerise the defensive line. Just have a look at this here from Arpi Coruscant. Has been electric to start this game. Looks out the back, has a quick look, and the deception. Just a short ball to Seyfarth.
Yeah.
Just gets Brayley interested. Seyfarth does a great job not to get that ball carrying arm hit the ground.
Only the third try of his career. The Harvey Norman replay. The eyes of Coruscant.
That's a great shot, isn't it?
And the determination of Seyfarth to score. He still had a bit to do, but Coruscant sells it with the eyes. The Tigers are in front against Cronulla. The Tigers have scored, well, Cronulla before tonight had not conceded a point outside the first 20 minutes. And tonight, the Tigers have managed 2 tries after the 20-minute mark. Coruscant takes his run now to 10 straight. Tigers 12, Sharks 6.
Well, he had a try disallowed not so long ago, Coruscant. Benji Marshall, it's been a big week for Benji Marshall. Coming off that loss against the Raiders where they were quite simply out-enthused, out-muscled, out everything in the game. And the only way to bounce back is when your leaders really set the tone, particularly in the opening half. Olam, Coruscant, Papali'i, they've all put their hand up and their contribution to this side.
I'm just thinking Fox League has lost a few viewers over the last 20 minutes because they've come on down to the ground. This hill is now far more congested than it was for kickoff. You can barely see the donut stand of the Mr. Whippy at the back of the hill. There's so many people there.
It'd be tough going to get a donut at half time.
Well, just have a single cone with a flake, Corey, if you do get a chance. Yeah, with a double I had pre-match. Tigers back to their 20-metre line. Well, I'm happy for Benji. I'm happy that Balmain and West combined as the West Tigers have put on a performance tonight. Have made a start. Whether they win from here is another point, but they've restored a bit of faith. There were plenty of questions being asked of them after last week. They're 10 inside their own half. Cronulla has not conceded a second half point this year. Keep that in mind. Last tackle here. And Caesar. Another kick. He's had great control. Kennedy underneath it.
Well, we saw a tackle very similar in that first half go against Olam.
Kennedy was too fussed about the tackle. Cronulla 25 metres away from their own line. He wanted to get it home. He lifted it and got him horizontal, not past it, I guess, would be what your verdict would be there. Teague Wilton on that carry. Hines on to Hazelton. So having worked hard to get the lead, now they have to keep the Sharks without points before half-time. Hines has kicked back infield, well away from the sideline. Buller underneath it. They're going to attack from the back. Staines with the ball. We know how quick he is. I don't know whether there's been any great long breaks in his time with the Tigers for Charlie Staines. Well overdue for a run from inside his own half. The Forbes Ferrari. Now Tigers over their 30. Coruscant. Good run. Gets him back up towards halfway. Coruscant. Twal. Then Caesar. Kicks before the last. Chaser is there. Staines couldn't get there. Misses Mulatalo. Ronaldo with the ball. James Hooper on the sideline.
News from the sideline. Cronulla Sharks forward Royce Hunt has done his calf warming up on the sideline and is out of the contest. The Sharks down to 16 players, Vossi.
Never heard of that, James. Have we ever had a player... No, I have never heard of that. We've had plenty in warm-up, of course.
A late offload here. Have a look at Coruscant. Oh, that's exceptional.
Competing on every play. 90 seconds to go first half. Another error from Cronulla. Completion rate has gone south. Try scorer, Seyfarth.
Well, we'll come back to Royce Hunt and his calf, but Tigers, listen to the crowd.
Now set restart. Coruscant, I think they'd like penalty. I think they'd like shot at goal here.
Oh, no, they don't! Oh, I'm on the back of Coruscant, who has had a 10 out of 10 half.
Happy Coruscant is having an absolute stormer, and he's passed to the former Storm centre to score the Tigers' third try. Shove your field goal, we'll take another 6.
Yeah, inspirational stuff for Api Coruscant. Just have a look at this. It was a late offload. He dived on the ball. His desperation. He comes out acting half, gets under the tackle of Hazelton and supplies a beautiful offload for Olam, who's been in everything. It was the play before and the desperation to get on the ball off a late offload and then to come up with a play like that.
Well, you are Mr. Supercoach. Add up Api Coruscant's stats for us. 6 runs of the ball, 70 metres. He's kicked a couple of goals, of course. He's had 3 tackle busts. He's had an offload. He's had 2 try assists and 20 tackles into the bargain. A lot of points.
Yeah, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. As to that man there, he has had a terrific half in his first time in the Tigers' colours. 9 runs, a try, 126 run metres. A couple of try assists to Api. Let's not forget, if you've only just joined us, he had a try disallowed. Also dropped it over the line. It was a wonderful tackle from Kennedy. What a half of football it has been from the number 9.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, I guess Supercoach doesn't tabulate points for being a terrier and competing for the ball on the deck like he did to put the Tigers in this position. So from 6-0 down, Aidan Caesar takes over the kicking. This for a 12-point lead for the Tigers. Dare to dream. Caesar. Through it goes. Stand by for a standing ovation at Leica. They're up in the crowd. Have a look and a listen to this. The joint is jumping. 18 points to 6. They've won only 1 of their past 14, so winning is not a habit. There's a long way to go for the Tigers. The Sharks have not conceded a second half point the first 2 rounds of the season. Rudolph off the back fence, almost out of the Keith Barnes stand to start the second half.
And Bolle.
And Fanua Bolle rolls away. I don't know what he caught.
He rolled away and he bounced to his feet.
He was rolling. Yeah. What happened?
What was it?
You tell me.
Was it burner or?
He gets caught underneath and then he just starts rolling. So Cronulla with the ball.
It was great intent, wasn't it, from Toby Rudolph? Pushed off the back fence. Here he goes again.
Goes again. Well, who's got a message at half-time? Let's be fast, direct, forceful. Who can on this run? Last tackle, Cronulla just short of halfway. We spoke about the error rate. 7 errors first half. A couple of kicks out of the full from Hines. 2 go underneath it. Last shot we saw of Benji Marshall at half-time, he was talking to his right centre and right winger in Whakatape and Staines. You'd have to think that with the impact of Talakai and Mulatalo in great form, they're going to be under defensive pressure, and maybe that's what Benji wanted his last message to that pair to be. With the ball, try scorer from the first half. Coruscant, the safe half. And a good opening set for the Tigers. Bolle, well, he's recovered from his roll-away effort. Galvin kick, it's a mighty bomb. Mulatalo underneath it, 5 away from his own line. To bring it back, never an easy target. Ronaldo Mulatalo, but once they catch him, they drive him back. Bateman, played it tough as always. Hines steals 10 metres there. And his fourth run of the night. Trindle yet to have a run at the ball. Or another, a run at the line. So good, the Tigers defence. Caesar had a competitive touch shots and he was being held on to by Wilton. Brayley, Hines, and a spreader. Hazelton. Just short of halfway. Last tackle, Cronulla. 44-metre gain in this set. So completed sets from both teams to start the second half. Buller on the end of the Hines kick. It'll be a long pass if he's to link up with Staines as we go down to the sideline. James Hooper.
Benji Marshall extremely happy with the resilience that the West Tigers showed in that opening 40 minutes. He wants them to continue going set for set for the Sharks. Craig Fitzgibbon felt like they strayed away from the game plan. He liked what they were doing when they had the ball. Just keep an eye on, as we saw the Tigers make a break.
That's a strong run from Tupou coming out to help his forwards and to get him on the front foot and over the halfway.
Caesar, the moment there's a break, you spread the ball, you do the shift. Papali'i with it. Offload count is 9-1 to the Tigers. Difference there. Galvin wrapped up there by the Cronulla defence. Crowd is so into the game. They are playing their part. Coruscant and the volley, good tackle. Finucane, he can turn the lights out, can't he, Dale?
A head clash here, Mossy. It was great footwork from Bollett. And Finucane just coming across. Yeah, look, Finucane's a bit more blood. He got cut in that first half. This might be a new one.
Head clashes are a talking point from this round of rugby league.
Well, it was just the late footwork.
Let's go back to James Hooper on the sideline.
Just out of the sheds at half-time, Vossi, in relation to Dale Finucane, they were struggling to stem the flow of blood. So you can see he's got that melon heavily strapped at the moment. A zipper in the opening half and now some more work now.
Got that melon strapped. Beautifully put, James. Oh boy, it's he's well and truly split. Dale Finucane. The jersey is splattered with blood, so that will have to be replaced. And Cameron McInnes, who's, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, no oil painting, is going to replace Dale Finucane. It is like for like.
Head like a painter's radio.
I don't think Cameron will mind that. They're wonderful competitors, the two of them, and they carry the scars of many battles in rugby league. Back for Caesar, left foot kick, and at Mulatalo, no one gets near it. It's on the fingertips. The Tigers, oh no, it will play on. It's play on for Fatape. Soleimane Fatape has his first try in the NRL. A bomb that was a lottery, and the Tigers feel like they've won the Saturday night lotto for sure.
And don't they like it? Right there at Keith Barnes' stand. They'll have a look at this. The kick goes across. It was a bludger of a pass from Coruscant. He does extremely well. Caesar puts it on the left boot. Now, Jareem Buller.
Oh, there's a lot to look at here.
Well,
yeah, it's knocked out by Cronulla.
Yeah, it was the last-ditch play from Talakai, you're right.
I wonder whether Buller's onside in the first instance. Then is he disruptor?
Well, they've been clamping down on that. He gets nowhere near it. Absolutely nowhere near it. Yeah, sure, his eyes are on the ball. But there is a rule this year, the disruptor.
Well, they're still looking at it. Jared Sutton in the bunker. Now, on the inside, you tell me if Galvin and Buller are onside. Yes or no?
Coruscant.
They're offside. They're going to be offside.
Yeah.
They're going to be offside. That was my first impression.
Just check for a possible knock-on from Jareem, please.
Oh, no, wait on a second. Don't worry about the offside.
I don't think from first glance. Buller didn't get anywhere near it, I didn't think.
Well, this is a big call, this one, right now.
It's got an initial knock-on from the Sharks ruled on field.
Ooh, there it is there.
Jareem Buller's left hand
Yes.
touches the ball and it goes forward into Braden Trindle.
Yep.
We have a decision.
Okay, but they ruled him onside. Gee, there's been some teams that have had tries disallowed on offside calls and be going, oh, that's a dodgy one.
Listen to the crowd here.
So the
It's
first
the right
knock-on
call.
is
They
against
don't
you
like
guys.
it. It
No
is the right
advantage because
call.
obviously the knock-on happens. So it's going to be a scrummy to the Tigers.
Okay, what about the fucking...
We said they were contesting that. He's up there close enough in the drop zone.
Close enough. Now at the drop zone. Man, all these expressions, these cynical kick disruptors, but he was in the drop zone. I mean, I can't keep up with this. It's just an entire new language. They might as well do it in Latin. Have you heard of the drop zone before?
No.
So he was in the drop zone,
It's in
even
the drop
though,
zone, apparently.
but he's not a disruptor because he was in the drop zone. Even though he went up early, he was in the drop zone.
He was nowhere near it.
He was nowhere near. He went up early. Oh boy.
They escaped.
How good's
They
rugby
escaped that one there. The Sharks.
Boys. Sheep station's here. Heads
Fans
go in the
on
holes.
the
Come
hill
on.
saying, yeah, he was in the drop zone.
Easy.
10
boys.
away from the line. Tigers,
down.
it is still great opportunity for into the second half. They lead by 12. 3 tries to 1. Galvin.
Jack, give room.
Will that bring the house down if the 18-year-old scores here? Good ball, good pick up there. Your front rower shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, another poor pass from Coruscant.
Hold it, wait, Blake. Hold on.
Tigers go left. Runners there. Runners there. What a pick. The hardest runner. Somehow Cronulla stopped him.
High tackle.
But they've got a high tackle to do it. Olam, you couldn't hit him. You couldn't hurt him with a sledgehammer. You can hit him with it, but you won't hurt him.
There's a great little play here. Little double drop off from Coruscant. Just a bit of high contact. Terrific tackle. Kennedy putting his body on the line. It was McInnes who come across. He can go for 2 here, I think, Rossi.
Here it is, Olam. Yeah, taken over the top. And going for the 14-point lead, 5 into the second half. Do you support that, Corey, or not?
I do.
100% support?
Well, you've got to put it into context here. The team we're dealing with, you mentioned earlier, winning has not been a habit. They're 12 points ahead with the opportunity to make it into 14, reset and go again.
I'll ask you a tricky one. If you could pick a points tally, realistic points tally, what do you think the Tigers need to win? What do they need to get to?
24.
24 at least. 24?
Yeah.
Okay. So Coruscant on this streak. Crowd will go up. Crowd will tell you the story. Coruscant has kicked it. It's into the Keith Barnes stand again. Old Golden Boots. Hope you're well, Keith, if you're watching the Fox League coverage. The Tigers are in front by 14. Have a look at these scenes tonight. A ground that the future of this place as an NRL venue is under question, but it's still got a lot to love. Yes, you're on Fox League, folks. And that old scoreboard. 20 points to 6. Sharks. I know a couple who had their wedding photos on the scoreboard. Can you believe that? They got permission to have wedding photos. That's how.
We've got the greatest
that's
fans
how
ever. It's a strong run to start here.
Imagine running that past your wife to be. Sydney Harbour, no. Lovely Tigers scoreboard is the backdrop. She's a keeper. Coruscant on for Galvin. Tigers trying to get away from their own 10-metre zone. Safe Arthur's done his bit off the bench tonight, including a try.
Oh,
that's just a little discipline.
Hey, Alex!
Yeah, that's silly. Frustration starting to creep in. Ramian. Just did not need to do what he did there. And Seyfarth wanted a piece of it.
He's fired up. But another error of sorts from Cronulla and an easy 30 metres for the Tigers. It's James Hooper on the sideline.
Dale Finucane also ruled out for the game for the Cronulla Sharks. So with Dale out and Royce Hunt out, Rossi, that means the Sharks now down to a 2-man bench.
Extraordinary story broken by James Hooper in the first half. Royce Hunt injured warming up to come on in the first half, not in the warm-up pre-game. I don't think we've ever had it happen. And a player just going through relatively light drills on the sideline does his calf.
Yeah, cruel blow, isn't it? Particularly once the game's already started before he got on.
Good tackle that. Rudolph down low, although some had problems with McInnes over the top. There's a penalty. Well, there's a few shots.
Still gets him higher.
There's drama here. There's a lot happening at the moment. The Tigers are on a run with the penalties.
Things just starting to get a little bit heated. Cam McInnes been a part of the last two. His word now.
Same again, mate. There's your mark. Thanks, Jez.
Contact to the head, so on report. What a set. What a set. This is 8.5 into the second half. They've had 71% of the ball since the break for Tigers. The ball boy and the ball girl are getting it right down in the corner there. Just had to sort things out. They're back underway, the Tigers. The safe half. Play one, 11 metres away from the line. Coruscant, Galvin drops it off. Toy Commando! Oh, Stefano! His head gets the line, not the ball. He went on, some earth moving there. Coruscant passing up. Stefano will play it. Upright padding in front of him. Goes off the mark. Coruscant, bit of depth, bit of width. Galvin went short to Wallen, maybe out the back was the play there.
Late offload.
Late offload indeed. Galvin's got it again. And offload again for Bateman. Offload count in double figures for the Tigers. Caesar goes long. Fatape stays in support. Oh, he's put it down. Charlie had a chance. If he catches that, he can launch the dive for the corner.
Well, you got such a good defensive outfit. One play that will disrupt it is offloads. 11-1 in that case here. Beautiful little play down this right-hand side from Fatape. Staines, he needs to catch that. He gives himself every opportunity to score a try. But the offload's starting to really kill the Sharks. 12 offloads to 1 now, Vossi.
Unbelievable, extraordinary number there from this game so far. And the Tigers. Hazelton on the run. Sharks had averaged 9 offloads a game in the first 2 rounds of the competition. Tigers did get double figures in the end against the Raiders last week as Trindle passes up here for Talakai, close to the sideline, and he's not held again. So for Talakai in beast mode tonight. Last tackle, Trindle, the bomb, and Buller is there. So is Kennedy. That's a great take. High up on the shoulder, then to cop the tackle of Rudolph. That is an exceptional take by Jareen Buller.
28 minutes to go in this game. The Sharks under all sorts. Another late offload out the backs.
Offload, Tupou doing it that time. And you're right, a lot of them are very late. Fraction before tackle is caught held. Now Buller through the centre. Tigers 4 tackles back up to halfway. Coruscant. Finu, he knows where to go there. For another 10, quick play the ball. Coruscant, Caesar, left foot dig, over the top. Here comes Galvin, on the toe of Buller. Back goes Trindle. Trindle loses the ball. The Tigers have got it. Buller was right there. Galvin put the pressure on. And Trindle, an egg turned into a scrambled egg. It was all over the place. He just could not clean up.
And the Tigers, they were denied earlier. Doesn't look to appear to be this case. Beautiful little kick from Caesar. His kicking game tonight has been the difference. And Buller, Galvin, some of their young Tyros, their young superstars. That's play on. That's a try. The composure, the guidance and direction. just to be able to put the ball between the defensive line and the fullback Kennedy. Trindle gets back, but just unable to clean it up.
There's one go, two goes, hits his leg. Galvin has every right to play him, I think. Harvey Norman replay shows you Butler in the background was convinced watching it live that it's play on, and now the try is confirmed. And the Tigers, pinch yourself. They're kicking for a 20-point lead.
Well, the difference for the Tigers tonight and most other games has just been their desperation defensively. That tone was set early in the game from some of their leaders. Some of the plays that we've seen defensively, their desperation, they're enjoying the little wins, the success that they're getting defensively, and off the back of that, they're starting to find some points.
James on the sideline.
What a young gun superstar Jareem Buller is proving to be for the West Tigers. And like his coach Benji Marshall, who's chasing his first win as a head coach, he's a Keebra Park High School product from the Gold Coast. Cleaned up at the West Tigers Awards night last year, and he started this season on fire. And don't forget Easter Sunday, the biggest fight of Tim Zoo's life. 2 world titles. He's up against the 6'6" southpaw, the giant Sebastian Fundora. With victory, Tim wins over America, and it's the big time.
The last 3 games, in fact, the last 4 games, these teams have clashed. Cronulla have scored 36, 36, 30, and 50. The Tigers have almost scored as many points tonight as they've scored in the last 3 games against Cronulla.
Yeah, this guy here, Utui Kamanu, he has responded. His second stint in this game has been inspirational.
26-6, still a lot of time. 26, I don't want to try to douse the fire of you Tigers fans watching, but I know what I've seen with Cronulla. Not just the 2 matches this season. They've got points. At the moment, they've got to weather a storm. They're going to stop the Tigers rattling up the points. Utui Kamanu, another run. He's now well over 100 metres for the night. Olam, by the way, is up to 152 run metres from 13 carries. Kennedy underneath that one. Kennedy, he's one of those players that could break things open. Trindle. Now Talakai. The Sharks have lost 2, as James has reported. No Finucane, no Hunt. So whatever rotation they do from here, it's around 2 players on the bench. A lot of empty chairs there for Cronulla. So they play the ball for Mulatalo. Williams for McGuinness. Tigers defence at the moment locking up the ball. Just that one offload from Cronulla tonight. Rudolph. Last tackle. Well, you wouldn't call a dynamic set. 30-metre gain. And nothing really thrown at the Tigers'
spiral bomb.
The spiral bomb, though, may change that. That's a mighty kick. Buller puts it down. Needs to clean it up. They have done it. It falls the way of... Oh, hang on a second.
Alex,
well, I have to challenge, wouldn't they?
always go forward.
Says
Knock
always
on.
going forward.
Challenging the knock on.
They will challenge it. They have to challenge it.
Wait, yeah, of course. It
Jerry,
does.
Captain's challenge on field ruling is a knock on from the Tigers.
Toby Rudolph making his way off as we speak in all sorts of discomfort.
Yeah, we've cleared the onside kick chase.
Okay, Butler's words were always going forward. Let's hear what Jared Sutton has to say.
The ball's initially knocked backwards by Jareem Buller. We're playing on at this point.
Oh, well, I think they're going to win it then, Corey. That dismisses the always going forward part of it. Now, unless Buller, he knocks it back again there.
Jareem Buller then continues to play the ball backwards.
Staines picks it up.
And Charlie Staines takes possession. The challenge is successful. To be a mutual infringement, Charlie Staines to play the ball on no tackles.
There you go.
0 tackle, Staines to play it. Crowd up. Crowd loves the bunker.
They're riding every decision going the way of the home side. The scenes here are terrific. I mean, this is a team that has gone back-to-back wooden spoon. They get spanked in their first game against the Raiders last week. and it's nearly a sellout. And they've responded well.
Their one victory from the past 14 games for the Tigers was 24-23 over the Dolphins, round 25 last year, where Coruscant had that shot and hit the crossbar, didn't it? So, Tigers with the ball. Safe half continues to work hard. And still, Cronulla down to 2 on the bench. Tigers with the luxury of the fresh man Bud Sullivan, who's on his feet, but I don't know when or where he gets on. Last tackle Tigers, Caesar. Left foot kicking game has been a constant threat and nemesis here tonight. Kennedy with it for Cronulla. Now the Tigers chasers are doing a job as well.
Well, it's been a real difference between the two teams. First, it's the field position battle that we've seen unfold, and then off the back of that, the Tigers, their ability defensively, and really enjoy that part as now Nico Hines starts to get a little bit of space.
With it. Rudolph has stayed on the bench, but we're told it's a left ankle injury. He's in doubt to return. But at least he hasn't gone to the sheds. They may be down to 1. Just inside the Tigers' half, the Sharks. They have to score next right now. Stop a bit of this momentum. Hines, good ball. Welton, offload. Back to Hines. Cronulla get an offload of their own at last. Last tackle Sharks. Brayley, Trindle to Bomb. Kennedy's going to lead the chase. Mulitalo is in the drop zone as well. Mulitalo loses the ball. Well, he got it and lost it.
There's a terrific leap from Mulitalo. Outstanding last week. Trying hard. Goes up above Buller. Comes down with the ball. Tries to get a little late pass back on the inside to Kennedy. 22.5 minutes remain.
Coruscant across with Galvin. Little spread there to centre field. 15 metres away from their own line. Burns on for Cronulla in that tackle on Tupou. On debut for the club, Billy Burns. Last 3 seasons at the Dragons. Tense in the Cronulla coach's box, as you can understand. Scored the first try tonight. 26 unanswered points to the Tigers. Seyfarth continues to go well. His 12th hit up for Alex Seyfarth. Let's tackle Tigers.
No.
Burns,
Alex.
Seyfarth. Quite a tangle. Take it back. Alex Seyfarth. Now we need a
Time
ball.
on, last tackle. Hold, go.
And that was exciting.
The late.
Galvin kick from inside the 40. And goes straight down the throw to Mulitalo. Again, Tigers' chase looks pretty good. I believe he makes the tackle. So enough time for Cronulla.
Yeah.
Certainly enough time.
There's some opportunities for the Sharks if they want to put an early shift on.
You'd have to say Hines has drifted out of the match in the attacking opportunities they've had.
Well, the start to his game was superb. He was in everything. He put a couple of kicks out on the full, which we don't ever see. And you're right, he's gone a little bit quiet.
Almost lost it off Trindle there, Hines, and as a result, the defence are all over him. Last tackle Cronulla, so 1 kicker out of the play. Trindle in position, kicking from the right side. It is Buller under pressure again. Cronulla's chases are there. Buller too good. Jareen Buller. Kelly Barnes medalist. So a bit of fist pumping there from the Tigers fans in front of our commentary box. 20.5 minutes to go. Not just that their sides in front. I don't think I can believe they're in front by 20.
Well, they're in front in every facet of the game. The scoreboard, obviously, the most important.
Again, Billy, right next to me. Go for.
They made the 5 errors tonight, the Tigers. Completing at 85% as opposed to their opponent 67. Coruscant, last play for Caesar. That left foot has been busy. Kennedy's underneath it. Tigers winning the battle on the high balls. They've got it back again. Last tackle play. Galvin's kick. Tigers, it's gone forward off Talakai. Then it's anyone's. Kennedy onto the ball. Oh, it was going around off the flippers, that one. It could have been, it could have been.
This is a huge set here for the Tigers if they can hold the Sharks, who are out on their feet. Limited ball in this second half. It's been all the Tigers.
They're on their 10, Cronulla, halfway through the sets. Burns makes some hard meters there.
That's a good run, Burns.
Brady there, McInnes follows up. They get to the 30 on the 5th tackle. Hines in position for a kick. He was looking at a 40-20. Now he's thinking run it. Out to Talakai. Flick pass. Is it knocked down? It's knocked on Cronulla. And the Tigers fans go up again.
And again, you can see the emotion defensively, what it means to the players. Fa'atape in his second game for the club. He's had his hands full all night on Talakai.
Sideline comment, James Hooper.
Suburban Rugby League is alive and kicking, Bossy. 15,990 fans here to witness the West Tigers at the moment, leading the Sharks 26-6.
That was counted.
We might lose
The one should be too. Oh, that's right. I think he's out for a big night. He is. Now Galvin to Clemmer. I think if there was an election tonight, local election, he'd probably win it. He said lots of positive things. He's preaching to the faithful. Tigers with it. Olam. Beat another man. Justin Olam. Welcome back. Welcome back to your best form. Good for the competition. His fans, his army of fans in the PNG in Papua New Guinea would be loving it tonight. 15 away from the line, the Tigers with Coruscant, Caesar, Galvin, Papali'i, great defence there. Trindle, he's done it a few times tonight when he puts his body on the line. He knows a teammate will come in and help. Last tackle Tigers, Caesar, switch, Galvin, thought about a kick, now he's caught, got away, Galvin got a kick in, knocked down by Trindle, Tigers get it back. Oh, Butler says not played at by Trindle.
Absolutely, I thought it was.
There you go.
A little bit of luck going the visitors' way. There's some great signs again. Not happy just to put the cue in the rack. They're playing some football, we see here.
They're very quick. Referee has to make a call on the run. We will live with it. Sharks are with the ball. Williams to play it. The jersey pulling there with Coruscant. Now Teague Wilton had a stormer last week. Hasn't had any freedom tonight. Only the one tackle bust. Trindle drifting across field. Hines, Kennedy. Good start to this play. Now he's going sideways. And there's Olam again. Too good. Sharks back to centre field. Kafusi. Offload. Williams. And caught in the Coruscant and Papali'i tackle. Clemmer gets involved late. Coruscant 36 tackles for the night. Hines bombs from 40 away.
Oh, no.
It's headed for the sideline. Buller gets it. That's a brave take. Jareen Buller, who thought it was going to go over the sideline for a hat-trick. Now State. Oh, look at this. Fans it across field. Tupou, winger to winger. Tupou knocks Ramey out of the way. Let's go again.
Time on.
Staines on the run. Tigers have made their 6th interchange with off the field. Coruscant and Clemmer. Now, I can tell you that Bud Sullivan is currently getting instructions on the bench. He's up on his feet. So it looks like he's going to be thrown into the game. The man wearing number 14 tonight. Caesar kicks. Kennedy's underneath it. Kennedy with the ball. Beat one. What a move. Beat two.
We can hear the footsteps of Fainu. 6'4", 115 kilos, just coming down the field.
And a penalty to Cronulla.
Yeah, Boller just playing a little bit too hard on the ground there.
Only their second of the night.
Yeah, relieving penalty. Need to score.
Penalty count 5-2. Set restarts 2-2 tonight. Only had the one dropout tonight too, from the Tigers. So Sharks getting down to the point where they have to score this set sort of territory. And I dare say it is this set. 14 and a half to go, 20 points down. Hines to Kafusi. But a really good 5 minutes, and it could suddenly be 26-18, and then everyone's getting edgy and nervous. Brayley for Hines. Hines to Trindle. Trindle out the back. Rabian puts a move on. Links up with his winger, Katoa. Stays in from the sideline. Down from the line. Saturday night live on Fox League. Hope you're loving your Super Saturday. This time with Williams, all ahead of Parramatta and Manly tomorrow. Lost the ball. Coruscant on the charge. Oh, the referee's already blown it back for a penalty. Yes, tomorrow, Parramatta and Manly and Newcastle v Melbourne. Coruscant, let's hope it's cramp and cramp only. What a shame those run meters won't count to the overall performance.
Captain's challenge chairs, on-field ruling is a strip.
Tigers rolling the dice on another captain's challenge.
Yeah. We've got one up their sleeve.
Looking to determine if the ball is lost by Jack Williams or whether there's a strip.
So did Appy shout that captain's challenge from 30 metres upfield while he had the cramp? How did he lodge that challenge? Corey?
Walkie-talkie. Making his way off the field, standing
Just looking
ovation.
for alternate angles.
We'll see down in the box. He's had a terrific game. Terrific game. Coruscant, instrumental.
Sullivan on the field in 14. Still trying to work out if it was a strip.
There's no clear intent to strip from the Tigers. It is a loose carry.
So loose carry, which means does he get the run meter?
Just now need to determine that Appy Coruscant takes possession cleanly.
And does he have to come back on to play the ball?
Appy Coruscant takes clean possession of the ball. The challenge is successful. Appy will play the ball on tackle 0.
So the Tigers will get so the meters now count for Coruscant. He gets the meters.
I'm not sure he's worried about the meters counting on the stat sheet, Bossy.
Well, I'm just saying the Supercoach
He'll
points.
take the 2 points.
If you've got Appy in your team, you're happy.
Happy.
Back here, Appy.
Okay.
So hang on a sec. So Appy, Butler doesn't referee, does not realise that Appy is not there. So they have to go back for the drop ball. No, he doesn't get the meter. Or does he? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
There's confusion here.
Referee Butler's on.
Play the ball here. Anyone that wants to play, because Appy's off, 15 metres out.
Well, how can he walk down to the middle of the field? He must have got a call from upstairs, Butler.
He says anyone who wants to play it because Appy's off the field.
Raffle ticket, kid in the crowd.
That'd be something. Okay, take stock. 13 and a half to go. West Tigers 26, Cronulla 6. Cronulla led 6-0 after 15 minutes. Tom Hazelton try, their only 4-pointer of the night. Tigers tries, 21st minute, 35th, 39th, and Buller's try in the 52nd. Tail of the tape when it comes to the points. Bateman with the ball here. You see the extraordinary on Fox League. You may be seeing it tonight.
Well, I spoke at the start of the game about their bookends and what they need to do, and Utoi Kamanu has been superb. Up over 150 run metres, 5 tackle breaks, but it's his intent.
Last tackle again. Cronulla's defusal of kicks has been a problem. Tigers have won that area of the game. Cronulla end up with the ball there. Sullivan made the tackle, making a change out the back for Sharks. Hazelton will go off. Kinnis will come into the action again. No sign of Rudolph returning. Would you believe Dale Finucane's gone back to the bench? We're being told he was ruled out of the game, but he's still in his jersey. He's still got the head bandage on.
With a nickname Rambo, I don't think he's watching it from in sheds.
Kinnis, Hines, flat, can't find a way through the Cronulla, through the Tigers' defence. There's Dale Finucane. High ball, Buller on the run. Set himself well. What a talent this bloke is, Jareem Buller. What a talent.
You've got to pay a huge amount of credit to the coaching staff, in particular Benji Marshall. This is his second game in the NRL. Was under all sorts of pressure going into the first against the Raiders. Are clearly outplayed. Again, all eyeballs are on the Tigers, and in particular Benji. And to have his team respond the way they have here this evening has been very good. 9 missed tackles for the game. 9 missed tackles for the game for the Tigers. Defensively is where they have won this game.
Now back to Caesar, whose kicking has just been a menace all night. By the way, next game for the Tigers, and almost at that point they can fake Easter Monday against Parramatta. Give us 50,000 at that. How good would that be? They get 50,000 in Combank, it'll be surprising.
Loose ball, they're onto it. Finu, 9 metres away from the line. The Tigers fans are up. They can feel victory, they can taste and smell victory.
Galvin screaming for the ball out on the left.
20 is the lead. Sullivan dummy from dummy half.
Caught by the Sharks defence. Could you believe the Tigers on the cusp of hitting 30? Utoy Kamanu, Caesar, Galvin gets his chance on to Buller. Buller off the left. Buller has scored. The Tigers, the Benji Marshall era starts a week late. The West Tigers not just winning, putting on a show. They are so good tonight.
We'll just sit back and have a listen. The scenes here, terrific. Here's the error. Coming out of their own half, Talakai's been enormous for his team. It was Finu who was able to pick the ball up. Galvin absolutely screaming for it before they come out to this left-hand side. Burns caught in the wrong position, goes in on the play. And Jareem Buller, well, what an evening he's had. 2 tries now. Let's not just graze past on Galvin. This kid's in his second game in the NRL. He was terrific, their best player last week.
I said what a talent on the previous bomb catch. He's being watched by Balmain Tigers royalty at the game tonight. The great Larry Corowa. Larry used to be on my bedroom wall. Corowa, Fay and McCarthy were my 3 favourites.
There you go.
Larry was something special.
Will he be extremely happy with what he's seen?
30 points to 6. Rugby League delivers another great moment tonight, with apologies to Cronulla fans. This is quite incredible. They're having a night out. 32-6, James.
The next generation of West Tigers stars putting on an absolute show at Leichhardt Oval. Lachlan Galvin in only his second game in the NRL, debut last week against the Canberra Raiders, and that man on screen, Jareem Buller, he grabs a double. What can go wrong has gone wrong for Cronulla. Toby Rudolph is now sitting on the sideline in a moon boot. That means, Vossi, that they are down to 1 man on the interchange bench.
Okay, so not much good news for Cronulla tonight. Here on Fox League Super Saturday for the Tigers, it's astronomical Saturday. It's the stuff of dreams. Cronulla next week to play Canberra back at home. That's on Easter Sunday. The Tigers, well, the call of me to say we've had 2 lopsided games earlier, but not this one. The Tigers are making it all theirs. They have not finished the scoring, perhaps. Clever with it to concede only 1 try.
That's terrific. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. One of them needs Eeyore.
One of them is James Hooper. he's already in dress-ups for the post-match. Galvin with the ball. Another accomplished performance by this 18-year-old tonight. Not afraid to call plays. Lachlan Galvin doesn't sit back.
They're just a breath of fresh air, these young players. I was talking to Lockie Galvin downstairs before the game. There's another late offload comes from Ikamanu.
And he's growing in confidence. His 11th carry. He's over 100 metres now as well. Safe half over 100 off the bench. Another kick from Caesar. Kennedy under pressure. Kennedy lost it for a moment. Gets it back on the 20. Yes, Benji, you are 7.5 minutes away from your first win. 42-6.
The response has been remarkable.
Perhaps it was in the stars that Benji's first win would be here at Leichhardt. Perhaps we got it all wrong. There was something the universe was telling us that Benji would have his first win as a coach at Leichhardt. Campbell too good for them last week. Tigers' performance. So, I don't know how to put it in percentage terms, how much better it has been this week in so many departments. Hines kicks low and hard, looking for the sideline. Great kick by Nico Hines.
20.
So deliberate from inside the 40, the way he changed the method of kicking there. That was a brilliant kick from Hines. Absolutely zeroed in. Bang with that little bit of side angle on it. Tigers aren't going to cut that one off. That's just too good. 6.5 to go. Sharks looking for their second try. So Hines to McInnes. There is Trindle out for Kennedy. Talakai swift work. Then Mulatalo. He's beaten one. Offload back inside.
Yeah, look at the jerseys. The orange jerseys just swarming. It's been the difference.
Jumpers in the frame. Jason Demetrio lamented last night there weren't enough Rabbitohs jumpers in the frame often on Roosters plays. Clever smothers Brayley there. Wilton to McInnes. Hines floats it over the top. Intercepted. And 16,000 Tigers fans went up. They didn't quite salute. Sullivan on the run. Hines just hasn't been his night. Clemmer. Up he goes. Bounces almost away from the defence. Well, they want one more, that's for sure. There's a Tigers chant around the ground. Sullivan, Galvin, Payton. Held in the Trindle tackle. Offloaded again. Galvin with the ball. In fact, if you wanted to get romantic, a Galvin try to finish the night would be the absolute exclamation mark. A boy born 2005, the year the Tigers won the premiership. In his second first grade game, here goes Caesar again. Mulatalo stood his ground. Cronulla have the ball. Final 5 minutes underway on Super Saturday. Big post-match show coming up. All the wash-up. There's some coaches with some problems. Benji's not one of them tonight. And we'll have a look ahead to what is an enormous double on Fox League tomorrow. Parramatta and Manly, and Newcastle, Melbourne exclusive to Fox League tomorrow night.
It's been some great performers for the Tigers. It's been a collective outfit. If you've only just joined us, the first half that Arthur Coruscant was able to put together was something special. Is now Jareem Buller.
Again. Jareem Buller. So much confidence. By the way, if they're held to 6, Cronulla, it'll be their lowest tally against the Tigers since 05. It's a stat from the Fox Sports lab. 42 away, Sullivan, Ikamanu, Caesar, Bateman. Oh, that was a hospital ball there to Galvin. Stops the shot from Katoa. Back in for Clemmer to take another run. So his 13th carry, David Clemmer. Last week, just in the 39 minutes, half the workload. Galvin attacking the short side, Olam. But again, he's offloaded as well. Bateman, kick and chase. Ball knocked down, took it on the toe. It'll be a knock-on against Cronulla. Even Bateman is putting kicks in and almost regathering.
Oh, he's loving it, enjoying himself. He's had a sound, very good game. Bateman in the first half defensively was strong.
They're skillful.
Yeah.
So close to the sideline.
They are freewheeling with the offloads. 18 offloads to 6.
All right, well, my crystal ball's got Galvin scoring. Got it at the reject shop. We'll find out its bona fides in a moment.
I'm going to go with Justin Olam.
Okay. 32-6, 2.5 to go. They're already celebrating, the Tigers fans. Comes across to Galvin. It's a little slow there. That wasn't quite how they would have rehearsed that. That was pedestrian.
That's the crystal ball from the reject shot, that one.
Now back for Sullivan. On for Clemmer. Plows forward. Good tackle. Gets him down. 9 away from the line. So Coruscant will watch from the bench. He may still be man of the match, I think, Appy Coruscant. No, there's a few contenders. Halfway through the set here. Oh, he got it back. The ball topped up, and Cronulla end up with the ball. Young Fainu not quite working out there. It was a Bolle. Yeah, it was Bolle, it was. Who lost the ball.
He's been very good. Bolle was put into the starting lineup.
Sharks back with the ball, and Talakai. They just haven't had the freedom. They haven't busted the tackles that they have been lately, and you've got to credit to the Tigers for that. Here is Hazelton hitting hard, even at this stage of the game. Panua Bolle there. Big mark on Hazelton. Swinging the ball across through Burns. Cronulla putting a few passes together. Ramian Bateman catches him on halfway. Sullivan and Clemmer as well. Just over a minute to go. Last tackle, Cronulla. Might be the last time they have the ball tonight. Hines to Trindle. Trindle out to Talakai. Talakai fanned. Line ball pass. Mulatalo kicks back in field. Tigers chases there. On the toe. And it's gone over the dead ball line. Well, they've saved the try.
Yeah.
Not quite precise from Tupou, but the fact that he was there, well, it's right down to the last minute. It's a good sign.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been the difference. What a game this man's had, Talakai. He's been by far the Sharks' best. Well over 200 run metres. And you're right. Tupou to get himself from the far left side over to make a play.
Short of just drill it as long as you can, given that there's seconds on the clock. Well, it's a stinker. Absolute stick to join up that kick. It's gone backwards, screwed around, goes over the dead ball line, not even touching goal. But the clock hasn't stopped. The Tigers fans are up. The Tigers players embrace.
You got to do the play. You got to play the ball.
There has to be a play the ball. Cronulla just going to put it over the sideline. What are they going to do?
Back here.
I reckon they probably sprint it. They probably need to attack.
Hold here. Wait.
So just hold the celebrations for a moment. Sharks here. Hines will kick. He's looking for Mulatalo. He's right out on the sideline. It then goes over. Now you can crack over the spumante. There's no champagne in the fridge to be found because it's been a long time. It's all gone off. The Tigers have a big win, a resounding win under coach Benji Marshall. Tigers 32 to the Sharks 6.